So, do you want to know what the number one thing you can do to create better health and more happiness and even better wealth? Well, it might surprise you. I'm Lesli Dories, your marriage coach, creator of the Hero Husband Project, and owner of Foundations Coaching. And in 1938, Harvard University started a longitudinal study of both Harvard undergraduates and boys in the Massachusetts area who came from troubled and difficult families, right? Difficult situations. And over that time, and they've been studying these same people and their spouses and their children since in all that time. And the one thing that they have discovered is that no matter what other circumstances in life these subjects had, the quality of their relationships determined whether or not their physical health, their emotional health, their mental health, their level of happiness, and even how much money they make. And so if you are married, the most important relationship in your life is the one with your spouse. And if your relationship is not an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, then you are not necessarily gaining all the benefits that you could from this really important relationship. And if you've ever heard yourself say, well, it's not that bad, then the alternative is it's not that good either. And so the question is, what would need to happen to make it an 8 or a 9? What are those things that you could use? The problem is that we're not always given the tools for good relationships. If you take the boys who came from difficult circumstances, good relationships probably was part of one of their difficulties. And as I like to say, nobody has to take a relationship 101 class, and everybody should. And so this is where you get your relationship tools. When our son and daughter both got their first apartments, my husband and I went to the hardware store and got them a toolbox. And in that toolbox, we placed a hammer, different types of screwdrivers, a couple of different wrenches, pliers, these things that would help them do things around their homes and be able to kind of take care of smaller projects without having to call a professional. And what is necessary is for people to have relationship toolboxes as well. And so this is one of those things that the bravest people I know are the ones who say, I do not have a good relationship skill toolbox. Let me go get one and fill it up with tools that actually work. So we're starting a new year, and this is a perfect time. So what areas of your relationship would you like to see improved? Would you like to have better communication skills so that you and your partner can actually resolve those differences, whether it's financial issues or issues around parenting or household chores or any of those kinds of things that you need to resolve issues around? Do you want more intimacy, more connection, more sex? What are the things that are going to get you that? Where are the areas that you want to see things better? Maybe you want to feel more respected or not taken for granted or any of these things. This is the time, and now is the time to do it, because the truth of the matter is the longer you've been married is not necessarily a protection. And gray divorces of people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s is the fastest growing area for divorce. And you do not want to be that. You do not want 50% of everything that you own to be gone in an instant. Because the older you are, the harder it is to get back. And so the better thing is to protect it and take care of it in the first place. So if you're interested, I have a 5-minute relationship quiz that you can take to find out where you are currently in your relationship. I invite you to get in touch with me if you already know that you want things to be better in 2024. And, again, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate it. Give me your comments. Let me know where you guys are. You can reach me at Lesli at foundationscoachingnc.com. You can put a direct message to me on Facebook. You can give me a call. But the thing is, you don't want to wait and hope that things will get better. You want the tools to make them better. So until next week, stay loving.